Hi, boys and girls. This is Miss Tawana coming to you via YouTube. This is my first time teaching a class virtual, so just have patience and bear with me and let's have a little bit of fun. I first want to start off by saying you guys are extremely missed. I miss seeing each of you walk in the mornings to greet me. I miss your smiles and your bubbliness. All right, so what we're going to do today, we're going to create a project with water and food coloring and paper towels. A project that is simple, because let's face it, Miss Tawana needs to keep it simple. Okay, so we're going to create what's called walking water. And it's going to give you the effect of a rainbow. And during this process, we're going to talk a little bit about rainbows and give you a little information, perhaps some things you didn't know. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to start with clear cups. You need 7 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make sure they're in frame so you can see them. This is very important that you see how this creates a rainbow. Okay. All right, with the 7 cups, you fill every other cup. Okay, so you take your water. You want to fill it up about 3/4 of a cup. I'd say that's about right. So 1, every other, skip. 2, skip. 3. Oh, need some water in that one. Just add a little bit more water. Skip 4. So if we've got 4 cups of water, and we started out with 7, that leaves us with 3 empty cups, correct? See, you didn't know. Miss Tawana knew math. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open up food coloring, if we can. And so how do you know what, we're not going to do it. We're going to do it this way. Okay, kids, it's childproof. Okay, there we go. I got it. Okay, so here we go. We got food coloring. Okay. All right, so what you do is you start the very first cup with red. Okay? So you put 6 drops in the first cup with water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Keep the red out because you will use it again. You start and you finish with red. Okay, the next color is yellow. So we skip to the 3rd cup and we add 6 drops. 3, 4, 5, 6. You counting with me? Okay, so you won't use that again. And then the next color, you won't use green. The next color you will use is blue. And that's also 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then you go back to the red. Remember I said we start and we finish with red. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now you want to put your food coloring up. Okay, you want to clean up after yourself after you start the project. Keep it all nice, neat, clean. You want to move your water. Okay. Then what you do is you take your paper towels, okay? While the food coloring is dyeing, essentially the color, you take your paper towels and scissors. What's that? Now guys, these are adult scissors. Make sure if you're doing this, you use your scissors that are smaller and have the rounded edge, okay? So you want to fold it once and cut. Okay, like that. And kind of want to measure your cups because you need the bottom of each paper towel to go down and over and back. So you kind of have a little bit of extra. So you cut that extra off. Okay? And that's one. Let's see. Okay, what you cut off and measure again. Okay. So that's two. How many are we going to need? We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's what makes 6. So we have 2. So we need to make 4 more. Okay, and remember, cut off your excess. That's 1. So now we got 4, so we need to make 2 more. So what you want to do, you want to start from the first. You want to put the paper towel in it. You just kind of let it just sit over in that. Okay. Then you take the other one. You bend it and you sit it in the water and you sit it in this side of the cup. you'll start noticing the water will start traveling up the paper towel. Do the same with all cups. Okay, we have two more. And then the last one. Okay. So as you can see, it's already starting to go from this cup up the paper towel and down. Same with all of them. You see this blue starting. Okay, the paper towel is starting to absorb the water, and it's going to travel to the next cup and then to the next cup, and it's walking. That's what's called walking water. And as the cups fill to the next cup, it would change colors. All right, so we're gonna let that sit for just a few minutes. And I'm just going to give you some information concerning paper towel. Concerning rainbows. The first one is rainbows were first introduced to us through the Bible in Genesis, where God flooded the earth and He made a promise to the people that He would never do that again. And that promise is a symbol that we see when it rains is a rainbow. Some people in science say that it's a phenomenon. It's something that happens when it rains. Got my facts here. It's a meteorological, I feel like saying that word, phenomenon. Anyway, but again, the Bible teaches us the rainbow is a promise that He would never flood us again. And I believe that. You know, the rainbow has no end. The rainbow is a complete circle. What you see is a bow, a bend, an arc, if you will. But you're only seeing it from your view, from the ground up. It's actually a U, but we think it's a bow. But it's seen all around the world. It's a complete circle. Rainbows are caused by reflection of light and the water droplets. Kind of like we have water and then I put color in here, and it became water droplets of color, and they mix. Rainbows, of course, I say are multicolored. You see them in the sky, and it's formed a bow in the sky. Rainbows, they're not really an object. It's something you can't touch. Like I'm touching this table, or I'm touching this roll of paper towels. This is an object. A rainbow is not an object. It's just something that is formed through water. And you can't really touch it. You can touch water, but you can't touch a rainbow. Weird thing is, we always take pictures of a rainbow, and we always stand there and we look, maybe 2 people, 3 people, your family, at the same rainbow. But we're really not seeing the same rainbow because our eyes are individual. They see individual colors. We can see the same color, but the spectrum of the color is different. Like the way I see this red or this yellow might be a little bit different than the way you see it. Okay, because we have individual eyes and they see things differently, just a slight difference in color. So even though we're looking at the same rainbow, we're really not seeing the same rainbow, if you understand what I'm saying. A little bit of science information for you guys. Sir Isaac Newton identified 7 colors of the rainbow. You have red. Red then turns, mixed with yellow, will turn orange. And you'll see this cup will turn orange. Then you have yellow. And yellow mixed with blue is green. And this cup will turn green. Then you have blue mixed with red, and this color will be violet or purple. And you'll see that as the water walks from one cup to the next, they will mix. So this is your 7 primary colors: red and orange, war eagle, yellow. Then what's this color, guys? What's this color? Green. Then blue. Then purple. Then red again. Okay? Rainbows don't just always happen when it rains. Rainbows can occur when it's misting. If you've ever been to Niagara Falls, you'll notice there's a constant rainbow from the mist from the falls. Because again, it's water droplets reflecting light. Light from where? The sun. So you will always see a rainbow at Niagara Falls because the water is constantly moving. All right, if you want to see your 3 cups turn orange, war eagle, what's this color? Green and purple, then try this experiment at home. It will take 30 minutes before you'll start seeing the colors come up: orange, green, and purple. To see the full effect, it's about 1.5 hours to 3 hours, but I don't have that much time. Guys, I've enjoyed my time with you. Virtual hugs to you. Miss Tawana loves you, misses you, and be blessed.